What's happening, everyone? This is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we're going to be showing you how to install LED load resistors on your vehicle. We're going to be starting here with two 25 watt 15 ohm resistors, a pair of pliers, and a red wire and a black wire that represents your power and ground for your backup, reverse, turn signal, or whatever exterior light that you're adding that resistor to. We're going to get started by unwrapping one of the resistors here. Now, it's important to note that these resistors are not polarity specific. It doesn't matter if which side of the wiring gets attached to the positive or the ground. It's going to work either way. As long as current is flowing from one side to the other, it's going to work properly. First thing we're going to do is take one of these quick splice connectors, and we are going to fit the main power wire to the outside of that quick splice connector, and then the power wire coming from the resistor itself is going to fit on the inner side of the quick splice connector. It may take a good amount of effort to get that wire in. The fitting is tight. You can open up the mouth of the quick splice connector to make it a little bit easier to insert the wire. Once you do, make sure it's lining up in the slot on the outside, and then you're going to take the wiring from the resistor and place it on the inside. You'll notice that that quick splice connector is only going to allow the wire to go in one direction. The other side has some plastic material that's going to prevent the wire from going all the way through. At this point, you're going to use the pliers to crimp down on the two wires, and that's going to force the connection between both wires and transfer power between them. The reason we use the pliers is because it gives you much better clamping force than using your hands, and once you're done with that, you can then take the clamp from the rest of the plastic and push it over until it snaps into place. You do want to give it a couple tugs just to make sure that they are in place, and you should be alright. We're going to go ahead and repeat this process for the red side or the other power wire and do exactly the same thing and connect the other side for the resistor. Now, since we're not installing these in a vehicle and we're actually just doing this for demonstration, we're going to show whether or not the quick splice connectors are working properly with the continuity tester on that voltmeter. So, on one side we're going to connect the black, and then we're just going to poke the red over to the end of the resistor to make sure it's making contact, and you'll hear that beeping noise. That noise means that the quick splice connector has done its job properly. On your vehicle, you'll actually just know based on the fact that your LED or whatever light has turned on and you don't have error codes on your vehicle's dash. If you have questions or comments, you can always reach us at www.precisionled.com/contact, or you can email us at help@precisionled.com, and we'll do our best to support you.